One of you mentioned that you have this real fear of missing out, that you feel that you've already missed out on so many opportunities in your life, and you just feel like you're running out of time. You want to believe in conscious reality creation and manifesting in the law of assumption. But you said it seems impossible. It just seems like it's too late. It just seems like it's just getting too late for me to really manifest the life that I want. Well, I want to start here. That you as source, as the one and only cause and creator and source of your entire life experience, you never have to have fear of missing out. You can't miss out on anything. You are already all things. You're pure potential. And this idea of changing the past, you don't change the past, you're choosing it. In every moment, it's a new idea of who you were, who you are, and who you will be. And when I say idea, I mean actually, really a new version of you. After all, what is reality but an idea of who you are and what you believe it is? So the fear of missing out assumes reality, outcomes in your past are fixed. It assumes that your identity is already formed and final. But hear this. You're forming and framing your identity, your reality, your entire life experience, all outcomes. In every moment, they're all different. It's never the same. Your reality, your past, present, and future is being framed, informed in every now moment by the identity who you say you are, by the identity that you bring into the moment. Changes the moment. This is something that the physicist John Wheeler had talked about. Famous for his quote, "There is no out there out there." It's your world, it's your reality. But hear it again. Your reality, past, present, and future, is being framed and formed in every now moment by the identity you bring into that moment. This now moment. Wow. Look at that. I wanted to show this to you. Here you are. This potential frame of all that is, all your identities, one superimposed over another. All potential frames or experiences of reality, all superimposed one over another. And you're having a certain perspective of who you are here and now, as I am. You bring into this present moment any potential identity, any potential reality or experience that you desire. Not metaphorically, not just imaginally, literally, actually. There is no out there out there. You are reality. You're all of it. Wow. Remember, reality is pure awareness, pure potential, existence. I am. It just is. It's just this pure, brilliant potential or existence as I am. But what it is to you is up to you. Or in other words, you're making it all up from moment to moment. It's up to you. You're making it all up. You get to decide what that isness is, what that awareness is, what that potential is. There's only one I am, and therefore you are that I am. There's only one I am, so you must be that I am, and you are the center of infinity, the center of all possibilities. And everything else, the people, events, and circumstances, are a reflection or projection of who you're being, who you say you are from moment to moment. There's only one moment, eternity. But you create your moment-to-moment experience of that eternal being that you are, that multidimensional, simultaneous, all that isness that you are. Your present decision and choice of who you are, in other words, your identity, reshapes and reframes your reality in all outcomes. No outcome is ever final. We want to declare like, oh, these circumstances, these conditions, oh, my specific person got married and had a baby or was with somebody else, or this health condition is getting worse, or I didn't get the job, or I didn't get the promotion, or I'm not doing what I want in my life. Nothing's final. Your past, present, and future is not final. It's being formed and framed in every moment by who you say you are from moment to moment, the identity that you bring into this now moment. I love the way Wheeler talks about that. So the question is, as the ancients said in Matthew 16:15 in Scripture, but who do you say that I am? Jesus questioning his disciples. Who do you say the Son of Man, I, the Son of Man, am? And remember, they're answering with all sorts of answers. John the Baptist, Elijah, Jeremiah, one of the prophets, who knows? Right? Allowing all of these, but Jesus pushes back and says, but who do you say I am? Who do you say? What are you allowing the idea of a past, present, and future to define you? Why don't you define what the past, present, and future is? And thoughts and feelings and emotions and circumstances and people and appearances and others. One of you was watching a video, I think one of our Vault videos, where we talked about thoughts, feelings, and emotions. And it's true they don't matter unless you make them matter. Unless you say so. They have no power and authority. No one has power and authority in your reality. That's always the message that we've had. But if you allow them to have that power and authority, then they do influence or form and create your experience. It's all you. They're not source. They don't create. They don't cause anything unless you give them that power. So you're making it all up. Any continuity, any sameness, any connections to the moment before, the past, or the moment after, the future, is a complete and utter illusion. But it's your illusion. You get to decide what your past is and what your future will be. In other words, is right now. That's powerful. We've talked about that in many different ways. But then you say, okay, but how? How do I change my reality? And I've often said, and I've said it again, and I'm going to cast my net again, it's never how. It's who. Who are you? You choose your entire life experience. You can put a but there and say, but. But everything that comes after that but is creating your entire life. Forget the but and know that who you are. So how do I change my reality? Then you don't. You choose it. You are your own reality. You are pure potential. Answering the question, who am I, in every moment. The identity that you bring into the moment changes everything. Nothing is fixed. I am is pure awareness, is pure potential. And you are that I am. Yes. The physically focused you. The one you call that little ego, a little avatar. You're all of it. That's how powerful you are. You're all frames, all potential realities. I am, that pure awareness. Who do you say you are? Your answer now, from moment to moment, your decision, your choice, frames and forms your entire life experience. There's no buts. Right here. You form your past now, your present now, your future now. It's all formed now. You can go, but I have these memories, but I have these scars, I have these photos, I have these evidence. You're the evidence, you're the proof. It changes everything. It all collapses into this seemingly physical, solid experience. But what do the ancients tell us? Judge not according to appearance, but judge righteous judgment. They didn't tell you not to judge. What they meant is you can't possibly judge. You can only judge righteously. In other words, know who you are in this moment, and that changes everything. Knowing yourself as source, that's righteous judgment. Knowing yourself as cause, knowing yourself as the only reality there is. Because that collapsed, manifested reality that's now is changing in every moment. The life you think you missed is still available, all of your lives, all possibilities. You didn't miss a thing, I promise. Wow. I am your host, Tom Kearin, and these are the studios of Be Something Wonderful. in the Tom Kearin channel, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, stay tuned. Here we are. We're continuing to broadcast from beautiful Cusco, Peru, the Inca Empire. And we have a lot more content coming, so stay tuned. And be sure to visit the Tom Kearin channel. We just released a video there. And we have another live event. We just announced it to be broadcast on the Be Something Wonderful membership channel. This is where I go live on a live stream and answer your questions. That's at the end of this month, August 30th. Join us. It's always powerful. With great love, with great light and infinite gratitude, this is Tom Kearin here in the studios of Be Something Wonderful here in Cusco, Peru. Until next time, we'll see you soon.